Hi, I'm singer-songwriter Oscar Butler, and welcome to Oscar Butler Music on YouTube and another episode of Songwriting Rules. If you're enjoying the content of my channel, go ahead down there, click on that red button and subscribe, hit the little bell so that you'll know every time I'm either live or I post. In this episode, I want to talk about your mindset when it comes to songwriting. What is your state of mind when you get ready to write songs? There are multiple ways to set your mind when you're ready to write songs. Number one, you can read books, read magazines, read newspapers, things like that can help you set your mind. You can watch TV, watch movies, go to a movie, watch people. Put yourself in a position to experience new things. Go to the zoo, take a walk downtown, meet people. There's all kinds of ways to get yourself into the right mindset or into a good mindset for songwriting. As a songwriter, learn to flip off your autopilot switch. Get into your manual mode. Don't go through life on autopilot where things are just happening to you. Put it on manual and then actively walk through life. See what's going on. People walking by you, hey, why not just say hi to them? Why not look at them when they're walking by? No one looks at each other, but do things that are different, that just aren't in autopilot. Go people watching, go to the mall or go sit in a park and watch people, but instead of just letting them happen before you, make up the story of what's going on. Since you don't know them, make up a story about them. Figure out what's happening or what could be happening at the time. That's one way to actively walk through life, to get off of autopilot. Things like if you're driving down the highway or driving through town. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do with your mind mentally, whether it's people walking by or people in cars. What's going on, what's happening, what can you make happen, what can you imagine could be happening. Are we getting out of town because there's an earthquake about to happen or because there's something going on? Actively live life. And the thing is as a songwriter, don't actively live what's it's supposed to be. Don't actively go at it as if it's just a norm like you would be on autopilot, but imagine what could be happening. Lots of things like that can bring about, inspire song ideas. One thing that I do when I'm sitting down to get ready and write songs, for me, first off, the first thing that comes is music, and I'll get into this in other episodes, but my first move is music. I'll start with a little music, something that's got a nice little beat, something that sounds good. But then when I want ideas, I'll think about a little idea, but then if I get that idea, what I'll do is I'll go to the computer and I'll Google. And one of my favorites is to Google quotes about something I'm thinking about. Don't think that you have to come up with a genuine idea that's never ever been thought about. One thing I mentioned was that anything that comes from you is going to be genuine because it's seen through your eyes. It's lived through your life, not someone else's. So if you're going to write something about love, you know what? Whatever it is that you're writing about is seen through your eyes. Okay, so that is what makes it unique. So for instance, if I think about like years and years ago, I played a Stephen Stills song called Love the One You're With. Well, what a good topic, love the one you're with. What I would do is I'd go to my computer and I type in love the one you're with quotes and see what that comes up with. And the thing is that when I sit there and I look through those quotes, I start getting ideas. I start coming up with things, lines, phrases, pictures of what I want to lay out in that song. Great way to get ideas and inspiration. Love the One You're With. This is in Goodreads, the choice that I took on this one. But something like this is like, there's one little quote by Emily Griffin. It says, "Love is the sum of our choices, the strength of our commitments, the ties that bind us together." What a great line to start to get an idea from. And that's where I get a lot of my ideas from, is just I'll just get an idea and I'll quotes. And somebody's got some wild or great things to say about it, or some good phrase that maybe I can use in the song, or set the song on that particular idea. But that's one way that I get lots of ideas and inspiration for writing songs. It's really simple, really fun. So that's one thing I'm going to stress to you to try to do, is go sit down in front of your computer. If you have an idea, put it down and then say quotes and see what people say about it. See what's been said about it. Because the thing is that when you get a page of quotes, it's usually things that are very general in terms of the idea, in terms of the way it's presented, very general. And that's what you kind of want when you're writing songs. You want to hit something that's general, that lots of people are going to be able to recognize. Lots of people are going to be able to associate with that. Okay? So, that's kind of all I wanted to share this week. But try that. Sit down at your computer. Try that. Go blah, 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 quotes, and then see what it comes up with. See if you get ideas. Other than that, remember, if you're liking what I'm doing, if you're liking between the music and my posts and my concerts, if you're liking what I'm doing, share it with other people and subscribe. Get them to subscribe. And I'll keep doing it.